Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back here to another video. JCNA77 here. So we're back here on the Mac, back here under MUTHEAD Madden Mobile Forums. And as you can see, it's once again Secray9 posting up some great information on what to expect in the draft cards this year. So I just wanted guys to show you guys this forum here. This thread he did post around 11 hours ago. So we'll just read through this. I'll share a couple of my things that I had from last year and what I experienced, because I know a lot of you guys are new to Madden Mobile this year. So right here it says, now last year has been often inaccurate to predict what's going to happen because EA really doesn't have a lot of info to use, and it seems like they created the cards before the draft, and a lot of the first rounders got the actual card, but some of them didn't even get their own card, and even an undrafted guy got a card. So it really depends on how EA decides to do this, because sets are released on April 28th for this year. And note that these sets are usually released early in the morning, and the NFL draft is not till later that night, so you might see a little bit difference in the draft position compared to the rating on the actual card. So as you can see, they did put them in draft order. Obviously the ratings are not up to par, like as you can see at the bottom right there, Shane Ray, 96 overall, pretty high overall. Expensive one down there, 145k, not the most expensive, but expensive out of the group. He got drafted in the late first round, while you have a bunch of other guys in the first top 10 doesn't have that great of card, like Eric Flowers for the Giants, only 35k. So it really varies at this point. Don't know what's going to happen as of yet. The nice thing is that they're also given a boost, a +1 depending on their special statistic, which really helps your team out a bit. And also at that 5/1/2015 is also the time at which, right after their release, what their prices were like. So obviously you have some pretty cheap ones at a pretty good overall, at 94 overall, pretty solid for your team. 96 ones will also be a bit more expensive, as you can see. The most one it is Marcus Mariota at 270k out of this whole draft. But obviously if you scroll down to the bottom, you have like Jalen Collins, 95 overall. Going to be a little more pricier at that cornerback position at 40k. You have Randy Gregory, 125k. He goes at the end of the second round. So the prices really vary. As you can see, here are some first round picks without even a card, like Nelson Aguilar, USC guy, wide receiver for the Eagles. Shaq Thompson is another example. So these are all guys. Philip Dorsett for the Colts, I believe. These are all guys drafted in the first round but did not receive a card. So how you got them are a little bit different from this year. As you can see, this year are through the live events. Today is Byron Jones. I'm not so sure what they'll be doing for the rest of the days though. But you do get draft collectibles. But for last year, you got envelopes instead, which were actually unauctionable but then later became auctionable. And you have opened envelopes and closed envelopes. Here's a pick that C. Crane provided for us. As you can see, you do have open envelopes, which are available, I guess, April 30th, which is when the draft was last year. And you also have closed envelopes, so you need 5 of each to get a reward pack, and that'll give you any rookie player, I guess, varying from whatever overall. So I guess the minimum is 94 overall, so you got some pretty nice cards there. 94 to 96 overall. And here, C. Crane provided us with some draft grades, from NFL.com. And these cards could correlate with it somehow. It does say that I would think the higher the grade, the more likely they get a card. So right here, it does not look like it's going to follow draft order for prices as of now, because you guys probably read some mock drafts. I read them quite often. Most likely the first 2 picks will be Goff, as well as the other quarterback, Carson Wentz. My bad, I forgot it almost. And those guys are actually on a little bit lower down the list. I think I see Goff right here. I don't actually see Wentz is right above him. So the grades could vary. As you can see, Laramie Tunsil is expected to go 3rd overall to the Chargers. So it really depends on the prices. You could have some insanely sick cards. I expect Jalen Ramsey, the cornerback out of Florida State, to have a pretty expensive card, considering he is a cornerback and could possibly see a 96 overall card. But Goff and Wentz could be interesting ones to actually play around with, because I feel like playing with these rookie cards is actually pretty cool. So yeah, so this is the ratings. You can see like Ezekiel Elliott, On here, you have Laquan Treadwell, Paxton Lynch. You got some pretty solid players here down this list based off their rating. Doesn't mean that they'll all get a card. Maybe some people not even on this list will get a card. So that's pretty much what Secret 9 provided for us. So yeah, I just want to share this information. I'll leave a link to this forum down in the description below if you guys want to check that out, because you guys probably can read it a little more thoroughly as I did explain it. Otherwise it'll be too long a video. But anyway guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe if you are new. And I'll catch you guys as soon as I can with another video. Maybe even on some draft sets coming up. So anyway guys, thank you guys for watching. And I'll catch you guys next time with another video.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.